Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or otherwise you can look me up on YouTube, X and TikTok, but especially X and YouTube because the normally allow most of my videos to go through and not be banned, so you can see the videos that have been banned on there. And you can also look up my created playlist so you can see the videos that I watch when I'm not posting on social media myself. This story here is a wee good news story from Israel. A father of an Israeli hero who protected couple in October 7th bunker of death designs their wedding Katuba. The Jewish marriage contract weaves together symbols of loss, resilience and renewal. Anas Shafira has become a household name in Israel, known for his bravery after footage showed him standing unarmed between Hamas terrorists and the entrance to a shelter packed with young people on October 7, 2023. With his bare hands, the 22-year-old musician and off-duty soldier threw back grenade after grenade as they were hurled into the shelter. It was long believed that he repelled 7 of them before being killed by an 8th, until an IDF investigation presented to his family in April found that he had thrown back about 10 or more, even after he was hit by an RPG and lost one of his hands. He still managed to throw out 2 more grenades. His mother, Safira, told Israel's Channel 7 News last spring. 27 Nova Music Festival goers were crammed into that shelter. 16 of them were killed, 7 survived and 4 were taken hostage to Gaza. Among the survivors was V. Aboud, who advocated for the release of her then boyfriend Elia Cohen throughout his 505 days in captivity. This week the two were married in a ceremony that honoured Shafira, without whose sacrifice they would not be alive. Shafira's father, Moshe, an architect and illustrator, designed the Katuba, or Jewish marriage contract, weaving into it symbols of loss, resilience, renewal that have come to define Israel. In a social media post, Shafir's mother said that the Katuba plan with Aboud began in May 2024 at the unveiling of a sculpture in Anna's memory in France, while Ilya was still being held hostage. Moshe told V, "When he comes back and you get married, I'll design your Katuba." His words came true. Ilya returned and the couple later became engaged and work on the Katuba began. Shafir's mother described the imagery, the shelter from which light emerges, V's dresses from demonstrations calling for his return, the Nova tent, the anemones of southern Israel, the sticker in memory of a meat, and of course pomegranates. In Hebrew the word Ramon means both pomegranate and grenade, but not those grenades, rather pomegranate fruit, the symbols of life. The demonstrations Shafir referred to were 2 of Aboud's most memorable efforts to keep Cohen's captivity in the public eye. On Tu B'Av in 2024, Israel's equivalent of Valentine's Day, Aboud staged a solidarity candlelit dinner on the beach promenade, sitting in a red silk dress across from a hostage poster of Cohen to draw attention to his captivity. The video, which showed emotional crowds reacting to the scene, went viral. In another video, Aboud was seen with a poster in hand walking through the streets of Israel in a yellow dress, the colour of the hostage ribbon, pinned with photos of hostages. While in captivity, Cohen did not know Abud had survived, having been dragged onto the back of a truck as other Hamas terrorists fired and threw grenades into the shelter where she remained. Since regaining his freedom, Kay has released a memoir of his experience, Mufawadat, 505 Days in Hamas Captivity. Mufahadat, Arabic for negotiations, is what he says came to represent both his life within captivity and his chance of being released. Despite what Cohen's book describes as a merciless physical and mental abuse, he says his captors could not take from him the light within. The light continues to spread as survivors of the worst Jewish massacre since the Holocaust continue to rebuild their lives, carrying forward the memory of those who made it possible. This is just another story of Jewish resilience in the most terrible thing that could ever happen to a country, where Hamas terrorists would invade the southern borders of Israel and go in and slaughter, rape, and sexually abuse their enemies, their so-called enemies. And they did it in the most brutal fashion imaginable. And the fact that these couple have come out with light love and now a marriage just proves the fact that the Jewish people are unstoppable and their zest for life, love and happiness outweighs any physical constraint that might have been put on them on that most awful day of October 7th. So I just say I hope that you have a long and happy marriage, have plenty of kids, and do your nation proud. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.